So today we are going to be kegging our beer into the new Megamouth Torpedo Kegs. They're pretty rad, so let's check them out. So these come in 4 different sizes, 3, 5, 6, and 10. They're all the same diameter, and as you'll see, the posts are on the outside of the lid, so it's easy to get the lid on and off. Today we're just going to focus on the 5-gallon size, but I wanted you to see the size difference. So this is the Megamouth, in other words, a mega opening, which has all kinds of benefits. But some of the real easy benefits right off the get-go is what you can fit inside. I mean, look at the size of this lid. Right off the get-go, something like this is now easy to get right into your keg. Oh, wait, something like this is now easy. I have room for activities. But today, the first thing I almost always do with any of my kegs nowadays is come in, take out the traditional dip tube that it comes with, and put in my favorite, which is the floating dip tube. Now, this being a little bit smaller of a keg, there's no need to have this much room. So I'm gonna cut it off here. I like to give a little extra room, don't cut it too short. You can see my video from using one of the other conicals recently to where I cut it a little too short. But having this opening just makes it a delight to get in here, because sometimes pushing this tubing onto that little line is pretty hard because you can't see it, because it's a small enough opening that your arm can't be in there. But this one, we can see in just fine. So let's get this sanitized up and we'll be ready to keg. So this is the Solus that we brewed a couple weeks ago. Then last week we dry hopped right in here using that cool hop bong. That worked really well. We did that in an oxygen-free transfer, which was really cool. But we could have just dry hopped right inside our Megamouth because it has this huge opening. And I had that screen out earlier that we could have packed those same hops right in there. And one of the nice things is it's sealed after that, meaning none of those volatiles are coming out. Where in here, a little bit's coming out of my spunding valve as it's still sitting there. But I think it's in there really well. We've got the buoy with the additional hop screen. So beer is coming out the top from the floating dip tube, coming down into the keg. The keg is full of CO2. So we have the gas line bringing the CO2 back up and just replacing the liquid that's going down with gas from the keg. Here it starts to go. So in conclusion, we transferred our beer sealed to our new Megamouth keg, which I'm super excited to use. Next week, my wife's having a party and I've been thinking, what cocktail do I want to make in here? Because it's so easy to get inside this thing. And lots more. I think I'm going to do some more oaking, just more things where I want to expose that beer to something different. Just make it so much easier to do with that big wide open mouth. So stay tuned. It's like a fish.
Oh.
Cool.